Hello there.
Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going on that three-peat of Wire reactions. This is my third recording in one sitting. What's going on? My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old law and film student here from Sydney, Australia. Absolutely shooting a shot. And we are up to episode 10 of The Wire Season 4 titled Misgivings. Now, this would be the final sort of trilogy of episodes in a traditional Wire season. We've had 12 episodes a season, except Season 1 and 4. Season 2 and 3 were 12 episodes, and season 1 and 4 13. But no, this is the fourth last episode of this season, and let's get into it. Let's get into the reaction. Let's have some fun with this thing. Let's absolutely smash it. Let's go.
It is not
kind of stuffed up that intro right there, but I wanted to leave it one take. It is what it is. Cannot always be perfect. Donut, man. Donut. Didn't Carver say if he catches him one more time? Listen. It's hilarious, but there's rules for a reason. There's laws for a reason. And people can get hurt. And Donut can get hurt. Oh my gosh. He's actually doing a GTA right here. This is what you do. He's got a 1-star rating at the moment, but...
Number one male, maybe 13 years, short with braids, in the alleys eastbound from Fulton. 16, bail out, bail out! Motherfucker, fuck! Officer, what are you doing? What, you need bifocals or something? What? 16200 North.
I'm gonna need your name.
Listen, I'm very sorry, ma'am, all right?
Insurance details, buddy.
Let me get that.
Negligent.
You know what kind of fucking paperwork I got now? Huh? You know how many hours of my life you owe me, you little shit?
Damn, yo, that hurt.
You think that hurts?
No.
Hey! Again, uncalled for. Police brutality.
Let's see how easy you boost the car now.
I swear, this guy is just a police, just so he can take advantage of this. That's all he is. Takes pleasure in beating them up, and takes pleasure in hustling things from them, and you know, using that badge to his advantage, leveraging the title of police. World going one way, people another. Poot. Facts, man.
You imagine Rawls sitting in this chair?
Never happened. In this town?
Yeah, well, we weren't supposed to have a white mayor either.
He already overreached, putting Rawls in charge. Deep fucking facto.
Motherfucker ain't even sworn in yet. Already he's got feelers out. I know for a fact he called the deputy chief in Pittsburgh, friend of mine. Promised him pie in the sky.
Shit, partner. All you gotta do is show Carcetti and everybody else that they already got the man for the job.
Any move I try to make...
Still the commissioner, ain't you? You give an order, they gonna jump.
Yeah, but Carcetti...
What are you gonna do, fire you? He just showed you he don't have balls enough. You just need to give Carcetti a little something. Make him start seeing you in a new light.
Like what?
Some kind of police shit, hell, I don't know. Something that looks good to Carcetti, so he can say it was his idea to keep you all along.
Police shit?
Well, whatever it is y'all do for a living. What? Just take care of your end.
Like your
and
job.
let your friends handle theirs.
Listen, Clay Davis. There's a reason he is in the position he's in. He ain't a dumb individual.
Morning.
He knows how to play that political game very well.
Stuff in my room, and maintenance and Donnelly are in there checking the heat. I don't follow. Why the heat?
It's the only way the kids will sit through 90 minutes of anything.
Make them drowsy?
Right.
So it's
Wow.
about the tests.
Wow.
Now till they're done, everything's about the test.
Everything's about juking the stats. We get it. We get it. If I have to hear it one more time, I'm nuking the school.
Damn. Lemon fry. I ought to go somewhere warm for the winter. Lemon fry. Where? I saw on Animal Planet, marlin fishing. Like Florida, the Bahamas. That shit looks sweet. The water was like this color, man. Man, it ain't gonna be that cold this year. How you know? Global warming. So why is it so cold already? Yo, we just getting old. True that. Lemon fry.
Well, I gotta convince him.
You know what I'm saying, yo? Popo come asking about you, they snatch your ass up. You out of pocket for a few days.
Look what happened to
Oh,
Andre.
yeah. He'll definitely hear about it.
I ain't say nothing to nobody. That's why they gave me the humble, dumped my ass in central booking, because I ain't say a fucking word to none of them.
Yeah, so go tell him that shit.
Shit, man, were me, I'd go to him first.
Yeah, Kev, you know, definitely jump out in front of that, man, because if they gotta come looking for you, it's gonna look like you got something to hide.
Definitely.
Hey, they're playing that right. They're playing that right. I love how last episode, you know, I think Poot came out and said, listen, I did my time 15 months. And then little Kevin just came, I did my day and a half. He didn't even get to finish off the saying with Avon Barksdale, man. You only do 2 days in here, the day you go in and the day you go out. Little Kevin did a day and a half, so what is that? You can't even finish the saying.
Hey, yo, give him a menu.
What's good?
Fuck if I know.
You ain't supposed to cuss at the customer, motherfucker.
Call me. Darnell.
All right.
Let me get pizza.
Pizza.
What type?
Anything to drink?
Grape sodas.
Quiet, please.
That it?
Yeah.
Thank you. Say thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
Menu.
Don't he gotta say thank you too?
Darnell.
What the fuck for? He's supposed to give it back.
Because when you are polite to people, they treat you better. Have a seat, please. Now you try being the waiter, and Albert, you be the customer.
What you want to eat?
Give me some crab cakes and a Coke.
And 90-minute blocks of math or language arts only.
This class. Kids can't do 30 minutes without climbing the walls.
Look, isn't there somebody we can sit down and talk with, face to face?
Actually, that's the second thing they told me. The area superintendent wants to see the two of you tomorrow morning. 9 o'clock in the conference room.
That's gonna be fun. Hey, the fact that the assistant principal has to walk around with a walkie-talkie tells you a lot about the school. I don't know. There wasn't walkie-talkies in primary or high school for me, so.
Go ahead, though.
Business as usual.
Hey, they got prime real estate over Marlo's place.
You don't know him when we robbed the game.
We ain't never been introduced. Boy, merely a name to me.
If you know it was Marlo, you still go through with it, no?
I wish I'd have known. I enjoyed it that much more.
We roll by?
I seen you with the blue light on, man.
Whatever, look, we had a communication problem, I admit. But I'm gonna get you a phone today, and that's gonna solve it for us. You'll see.
Don't let him down again, Herc.
Thing is, there's this camera, police department video camera, disappeared a few weeks back. And for various reasons that I can't get into, I gotta get it back somehow.
See, that's her completely using Bubs, in my opinion, because, like, obviously, asked for a favor, quid pro quo, baby. All right, he asked for one favor, and in return, you saw Bubs' problem, but now he's, like, asking for two for the price of one, like.
Camera.
Yeah.
And the camera's a hard one.
I don't know if he hocked it or if he has.
You bothering me about a camera? You supposed to have my back, remember? 5 minutes you told me.
I know. I owe on the deal. It's Tyrone's chicken wings.
I know bringing food is a nice gesture and all, but still, can't keep letting
Here's the
Bubs
thing.
down.
I want you to put it out there that there's a $500 bounty on this camera if it comes back. No questions asked.
Better than the 4,000 it's worth or something.
Swear to God, I'm good for it. If it's the right camera. Here's the model and serial number.
So it's 500 for the camera and a chicken box for Bubs, huh?
It's another 100 to you if this happens. But I need this camera quick or shit's gonna fly.
Look, man, told you it's not about the money for me right now. Okay, this motherfucker, he messing with my livelihood here. Like, always coming back, always. He's like some Terminator and shit.
I'm with you. I'm gonna do everything I can to help you out with your problem. And you're gonna help me out with mine.
I feel like if this was someone else but Herc... No, I take that back. Herc and his boys, it'd be solved already. Carver, anyone.
Just a little hop from around the way. Man, he ain't in the game, but he be with Michael and them. And he talking to police. I know it. I know he did. Because he was the one I told, go tell Lex, go up to the alley. Patrice is waiting. You were supposed to do that. Yeah, I know, but this way, try to keep some distance between me and Lex, right? You tell us, Randy, what happened to Lex? No, I swear.
Go, motherfucker. Fuck you still waiting for?
I don't know if little Kevin gonna live.
The fuck y'all following me for? Jesus, son. No, ain't nobody walking with me nowhere.
Yo. Is that another body? Yo, can we look? Can we have it? How worried did little Kevin look right there? That is like... Is that the last sight we see of little Kevin? That worried facial expression right there?
You can't hurt us.
It's snitch though.
Yeah, put that around there. Slim.
Marlo.
Poor Randy, you're gonna get caught up in this now, man. See, all the pieces of the puzzle matter.
That time though. Joe wanted me to check in, you know.
Pull up a chair to chop it up.
Now that there Barksdale boy.
So?
Throwing that up.
It's crazy how, like, obviously season 1, 2, and 3, the Barksdale Empire, right? We're so accustomed to Stringer Avon and, you know, even Slim Charles being the go-to man. But Slim Charles is now, you know, with Proposition Joe and the co-op. It's crazy. It feels almost like the end, like not the end of the world, but it's like there's only fragments and remnants left of the Barksdale operation. It's just crazy to see how, you know, it's all played out.
Interesting, though.
The Jamaican colors yet again. Even Omar's wearing it too.
If this guy robs you again, make sure he's holding. The more the better.
Shit, I ain't got money for all that.
Not about the drugs, man.
40 minutes on that. My number's in there already.
Watch. I'm gonna call you today or tomorrow, the latest.
He's letting you know. Don't fail him again.
Yeah, we ought to fuck him up. Walker? Yo, he the police. I'm just saying. Yo, he said next time I steal a car, I'm gonna find myself dead. You gonna do as he say? Fuck no. As soon as I get this shit off, I be running his ass all over town. So shit.
Told you, Naaman. Gave you fair warning, didn't I?
I ain't done nothing.
Kick the cans. Got you cold. Shit, with hair like that, I can make you from East Baltimore. What the fuck over you, man?
They always talk about the hair.
How you like it so far? Having fun? Guess what? Gets better. In your head.
He did warn him last episode, to be fair.
Watch your head.
Well, first of all, I wanted to clear the air. If there are any hard feelings over what happened during the primary.
You're gonna give the money back.
Shit.
Senator, it's been a very long day.
I'll cut to the chase. I understand you have a problem at the top of the police department. You asked Burrell to resign. He declined.
I'm looking for a replacement.
The ministers like Burrell. So does the council president.
We're confident that when we identify a suitable candidate, Miss Campbell and the ministers will see the wisdom of new leadership.
Except y'all need to get a pay raise through the city council.
Pay raise would help.
I can ask Nerese about that pay raise getting passed. Maybe convince some of the ministers they need to move on from Burrell.
This brother, the most two-faced motherfucker in this show.
Resolved sooner rather than later.
He's the Proposition Joe of the political department.
Do my best, partner.
He plays both sides so well.
And what do we do for you in return?
Look at that smile on his face.
I'm in Annapolis. Word I'm hearing, you may be there too in a couple of years.
Governor.
We may find ourselves working together closely. Thanks for your time.
Jesus Christ.
and so it begins.
Apologizes for the short con, and in the next breath setting us up for the law.
Yep.
He and Morel are thick as thieves.
And you know what the long con is?
At least we know he's running one. She.
Naaman, you scared? I mean, if it was Cheltenham, I don't blame you, but baby booking's just across town.
The east side be beefing with the west side in there. And some dudes be getting raped and shit. I mean, that's what I be hearing.
It's bad in there. I don't know if it's that bad.
A lot here different.
You got no other family?
See, the thing is, this is a situation where I just feel like, because Naaman obviously has a street reputation to live up to with Weebay and stuff, and it doesn't help that he's getting the worst parenting both from the mother and Weebay himself. Obviously, the streets is the streets. The streets will forever remain the streets, and in terms of like the street life, Weebay is raising him up the right way for the street life, like if we're talking streets. But like as an individual whose heart's not in it, and as Cuddy said last episode, his heart's never been in it. I just think after this situation, you know, he's going to go up and play the, you know, tough guy game in front of the boys, in front of Michael and stuff like, yeah, I got arrested. I clowned the police, man. You know, stuff like that. When deep down, we know Naaman, his heart's not in it. And, you know, he's just soft, and he's just soft behind all the tough guy persona. It's been seen multiple times this season.
PG County.
You got a number? Well, I ain't driving you this late anyway, so...
Come on, man.
Can you call Cuddy? Is Cuddy a guardian? Carver gonna call Cuddy for
Tell
him?
you what. 2 of my guys are working a double. Working midnight shift tonight. If you can plant yourself on that bench over there, you can stay here for the night. But first thing tomorrow, you gotta raise that aunt, or raise your moms, or I gotta process you. You don't move off that bench. You need the bathroom, you go now. Otherwise, just sit tight. Don't give anybody any trouble. They'll process you right then and there.
I'm cool. Thanks.
Fucking charity ward here. I'll go tell the shift commander.
Welcome on board, Michael.
Hey, Finn. Nah, probably copping for my mom's. That's why? Look, I told y'all. I just want them gone. Just want them away from me and Buck.
Yeah, but if you...
Fuck you do to you? All right.
Yo.
Take care of it, boss.
I reckon Chris, like, the micro expressions from everyone in the show is absolutely fantastic. Like, the facial acting itself, without even having a line of dialogue, is phenomenal. And I feel like Chris right there saw through Michael and, you know, did the cerebral connection, Professor X style, and knew what happened to him as a kid. Like, I just feel like, I don't know if, you know, Chris probably has the same experiences and, you know, recognizes those facial expressions or recognizes, you know, his demeanor as well, his body language. And Chris himself could have had the same problems or been exposed to the same childhood trauma as Michael as a kid. And, you know, him taken care of, him gone, they're obviously gonna whack him. So... But that's Michael's decision to be in the game. And once you're in the game, you're in it.
Another
There's no going back.
They won't arrest a double over the next month.
Jesus, I thought the election was over.
Bosses want quality of life violations.
What are we talking about, Lieutenant? Loitering?
Disorderlies, public indecency.
Oh, this is horseshit.
Broken windows theory.
Worked in New York? In case you ain't noticed, this ain't New York.
But it could work here. It never has.
Never been done right.
Open containers, too.
Shaking my
What's wrong
head.
with writing a ticket?
We'll be doing more of that, too. But word is the commissioner himself wants the Duke arrest.
Oh
Open
my
container used to
gosh.
be sacrosanct in this town.
As long as it was in a paper bag.
He gave you that much respect. Man's beverage was his business.
You took them to a restaurant.
Ruth Chris.
Linen napkins.
You know, silverware, more than one fork.
How'd they do?
Yeah, pretty well considering.
Did they embarrass us?
Us.
Paris, us. I was about to say us.
We're fine with it, but I mean, they were intimidated, embarrassed, and awkward as hell. But
Culture shock.
they made it through.
Miss Shepardson, these aren't the kids that are going to be able to sit still for the statewide tests, much less do well on them. These were the kids that were going to make it impossible for anyone else to do well.
So we're writing them off.
No, that's what we're not doing.
It's a
You're
work in
not
progress.
educating them, you're socializing them.
They weren't being educated before. There's no point in being obtuse.
Excuse me.
Hold on. Because they're not learning for our world, they're learning for theirs. And they know exactly what it is they're training for and what it is everyone expects them to be.
I expect them to be students.
But it's not about you or us, or the test or the system. It's what they expected themselves. I mean, every single one of them know they headed back to the corners. Their brothers and sisters, shit, their parents. They came through these same classrooms, didn't they?
Tell her how it is.
Teach them, they pretended to learn, and where they end up?
It's a circle of life. Pick up Lion King.
They're not fools, these kids. They don't know our world, but they know their own. I mean, Jesus, they see right through us.
I think we made that clear when you approved the project.
Provisionally approved.
When you provisionally approved the project, we made it clear that we would be addressing children that required socialization before they could be properly educated.
We can't lie. Not to them.
I feel like I think I said in episode 7. I feel like it's a nigh impossible like task for Bunny right here to prep these kids for study. It's like you're trying to climb Mount Everest. Like you have so many stations to go. Like you it's not a laughing matter, but like you see how these kids behave. Obviously, they're working on the socializing aspect first, but like Bunny's right. In my opinion, I do not see those kids in that classroom ever paying attention for a textbook for more than 30 seconds. Like it's sad to say, but it's the way it is. And he pointed it out right. Their parents went to the same school. It's the same thing. Their parents were raised the same way with the same expectations into their world. And they only know one way, and that is their world. Even in Mr. Presbeluski's class, all right, they picked the worst of the bunch for Bunny. But even in Presbeluski's class, you still see kids that have struggle to they have struggles paying attention in class, and they're always talking over the top of one another. They're always talking over the top of Presbeluski. Yeah, there's sort of highlights here and there where he's able to subdue them, keep them quiet, and really, hone their attention, but it's only short-lived. You saw him change the subject from math to literal arts, and then bang, they knew nothing. They had no freaking, they had no interest in it at all.
Roll call's over. You get a line on your mother yet? Fucking neglect case here, I want it. How about that aunt?
Oh,
Anybody
Cuddy,
else you
man.
know? No other responsible adult?
Cuddy.
Cool.
Cuddy.
I don't know.
You're
I'm just
boxing.
trying to give you one last shot here, because once I go on the street today, you're gonna have to go to booking.
I got a teacher.
Oh, Prez.
Mr. Colvin, you know him? He used to
Oh,
be
Bunny,
police.
okay.
Tall? Bald?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know him.
I can't believe I forgot about Bunny.
I want the card. What's his name?
Bubbles.
Perk. You worked with him under that number on the Barksdale stuff. So how would you fuck up the ID?
These guys are digging themselves into a bigger hole.
Is to stop fucking lying, okay? You grab your dick, you walk into Marimel's office.
Thank you.
Lieutenant, I made a mistake. I attributed my PC to an informant when
Thank
in
you.
fact I had it off a camera that I got from ISD without going to the proper channels. No. He's gonna take my stripes on this. Look, maybe he does, but if you wait until ISD comes looking for that camera and he figures out the lie for himself, he takes your fucking balls.
There's 3 graves right here. Let's see how this plays out. Let's see how this plays. Oh, okay, there.
Let's go. Test the line around the corner.
Make the call. Oh no, he's in.
Got you now, motherfucker.
He's in meeting with the lieutenant.
And going over some of my paperwork, it occurs to me I may have been neglectful.
Look at all this crap. Every day. More and more of Lester Freeman's bullshit washes up with us. The fuck you saying?
That my paperwork may have been a little sloppy, and as a result, I confused myself on some things.
No shit, you were sloppy. I actually went back a couple weeks on your run sheets. Nothing in there references to me with a CI 238.
Went through my run sheets.
Best I could.
Come on, answer, man.
Sir, this is... I don't care who it is. Turn that fucking thing off.
Fuck.
I am starting to believe...
Worst place,
that
like
this
wrong place, wrong time.
fucking
Oh!
doesn't exist. I am starting to believe that you just followed Stanfield into the train station and grabbed the first broad he brushed up against. That what happened?
No. No, sir.
You lie to me now, Sergeant, and I guarantee you I will jam you up, ship this whole mess to IID, and be there to pass out sandwiches at your execution.
Yes, sir.
You haven't brought me a case yet worth talking about. Not on Marlo Stanfield, not on anyone. You bring me something other than IID complaints, and I might have some reason to let a few things slide.
All about the stats, all about bringing the right case.
Dude, he's just mad at everything. Snitch, bitch.
Oh, the word's going around.
Yo, what the fuck was that?
The word's going around.
I don't know.
Oh, poor Andy, it's over. That's gonna affect him, man. Oh, big time. It's actually crazy how relegated McNulty's character has been this season, but I feel like his arc was finished.
Malt liquor. Oh, come on, man. Brother, we gotta shake hands with a Pilsner.
And obvious the situation with him wanting to spend more time with his family overseas, but it's crazy. I wonder how they filmed these scenes, or whether he just came to the US for a couple days here and there. Because last episode he was only in it for like 30 seconds. At the sort of the open casket thing, or the open body thing at the Irish pub. And I'm like, wait, did he fly all the way there, or would he have filmed multiple scenes for different episodes in sort of like a short span? They would have filmed the McNulty scenes. Like all in one go.
Be a nice tail air.
Hell, what? Oh, man, my bro! My shoes! God, man.
What's the violation? Parking in a bus stop.
Oh, here we go.
First class police work, Baker. We can lock a guy up on a humble, we can lock him up for real, or we can say fuck it. Pull under the expressway and drink ourselves to death. And our side partners will cover it. So no one, and I mean no one, tells us how to waste our shift.
It's crazy, because every time
Pull the reports on those church burglaries.
I watch an episode on this show,
Yeah, there's a pattern. Times and locations. They're working west by northwest through Sandtown, Winchester. The last 3 here, and here. These ones in blue are the churches they haven't hit, closest to the ones they have.
And you got all this from the incident reports?
That's why we do the paperwork.
yeah, it's like every time I watch this show, I'm thinking to myself,
This could get out of hand.
this is just Baltimore, right? And how many other cities have the same issue? This is America.
Maybe we should put him on a juvenile bus. You want so bad to be a gangster? Maybe it's time to get a taste of what a real lockup's all about, you know?
Come on, Mr. C, don't do me like that. I made him sleep on the DU bench last night. That counts for anything.
And anybody else? I mean, friend, relative, anybody.
You've always been good with the knuckleheads, boss.
I love how he still calls him boss. He has that utmost respect for him.
Alright, let me go call my wife.
Got lucky this time, Naaman. You're lucky there's superheroes in Baltimore, man.
Yeah, go up in that big.
Man, McNulty working a night shift?
Delicious.
There's more.
No, ma'am. Save room for the cobbler.
A la mode?
Uh-huh.
Would you like ice cream on it?
Oh, yes, ma'am.
Nice manners. You told me on the phone, Bunny.
Nice manners. 2-3 days ago. Fuck you.
I was expecting more of an adventure.
Bunny's wife seems so sweet, man.
Bunny?
Only my friends call me Bunny.
Yeah, but why?
You don't need to know. And if you tell him, buddy, I'll cut your balls off. I'll cut them off, give him $1 in a jar. Don't doubt me, boy.
Bunny?
You ain't got no kids?
Grown. They college and past that.
About the parents, man. About the parents. A lot of it's down to the parents.
You told me these kids were rough.
Oh, thank you, sweetie. But don't be fooled. This is his Eddie Haskell act.
Eddie Haskell? Who that?
You know what? Or maybe this is the actual name and everything else is just the tough guy persona that he's expected to be. Maybe this is actually the real name in here.
You are, son. Trust me.
Put yours against the wall with the others. Volkswagen's on their way back to booking.
Now, we need the key to the interview room.
What the fuck for?
Felony burglary.
Felony?
Caught him coming out of St. Martin's on Fulton. Charge him with the one, but we might work back on a few more.
No shit. Fucking knew there was still some real criminals left in Baltimore.
Church robberies, man.
Swear to God, I'm seeing citations for jaywalking.
Is this coming from Burrell or Rolls?
We got it from the chief of patrol. It's rolling downhill for sure.
Morel?
Split down the middle, I'd say. The officers that love the stat are jazzed.
The rest of you?
We don't know where to turn. I thought a new hump as mayor might change this shit, not ramp it up.
And you still fucking that bitch? Yeah, burning like hell, man. Then you gonna burn the bitch back. Oh, check it. Slim.
B.
How low is Slim? Bro, he's so low in that seat, man. Like
Heard you out.
Yeah.
Welcome home.
Thanks, dog. And you with Prop Joe now. Never would have thought.
Yeah, well, life's strange.
Yeah. Holla.
Bodie, how you and Marlo? You okay with him?
As far as I know, yeah. Why?
What he did to your boy?
What boy you talking?
Big boy. The one rub his hands together all the time?
Kevin? What about him?
You ain't heard? Chris and Snoop walked him down an alley. He in a vacant now.
How you know that?
I seen him lay hands on the boy. And now the word out in the street. Sorry, dog.
Bodie can't do anything. What is this, a two-man army? I know Slim just had to let him know, but like Slim didn't say right there, you know, Slim didn't say, don't do anything stupid, you know, you just gotta lay low. No.
Look at the next example question on page 20. As you can see, if you turn to page 20, they will sometimes ask you for words that are the opposite of words that are underlined.
Thank you, Mr. Presbluski.
Thank you.
Okay, the doors are closed. The assessment's over. Let's get...
All right, put away your test notebooks. Work on those tomorrow. We have 45 minutes left. We can do Last of the Mohicans or practice probabilities.
Yeah.
All right.
It's helping with the street life.
I want to see everybody's worksheets out.
Hey, Kareem, you want to play dice with me?
Not with you.
You're too good at it. But also the snitch stuff.
Man, I'll roll with you, man. Come on.
No kidding. We are.
You know, what Bunny was saying right there before is that they're using the school system as a way to prepare for their world. They don't really care about the teachers. They see through them. Listen, in a way, I know I took amusement in the reactions previously about, you know, Randy using the dice game and, you know, using what he learned in probabilities to win the cash and, you know, tell Mr. Presbeluski and do the credit card transaction and stuff like that. But in a way, Presbeluski prepped Randy for the street life in a way, in a sense. Like, I just feel like, you know, he prepped him in a way where he had the advantage over others in the street. And I know, listen, at face value, it looks like a good thing. And he was learning. He genuinely learned. But again, he applied that to the street level stuff. He applied that to street learning. And I feel like that's just tragic in a way too. Especially with Randy. He has high hopes. He wants to own a store in life. But can you really own a store in Baltimore without owning anything to people within the game? He's already seems like a little player in the game and knows those corner boys. You look at Andre, for example, what he was caught up in. You know, he had to constantly get read up by Marlo, and he owed a percentage, I think, of his store earnings to Marlo. And then when he went to go, you know, get that out, you know, 2,000 and the store to Proposition Joe in exchange for his life. And it cost him his life. So I'm just thinking about that. I'm thinking about the larger, you know, the bigger picture here. What's at play for the future? And I just feel like, yeah, the Presbeluski stuff, it was amusing. It was fun. And they were genuine learning and excited. And yeah, he had the upper advantage on everyone. But again, it was street level stuff. Slim Charles, man.
The boy rests his head, see? Hey, Ronaldo, you want a cardi?
No.
He eating the same chicken.
He might stay home all day, you know?
We gonna find out, ain't we?
Is he eating the same chicken that Herc got Bubs in the beginning of the episode?
Eat another card, bitch. Chandra. And that's real too. Fuck you for real. Calm down, calm down.
I'm sorry, the boys' reactions, that's what I'm laughing at, because that's...
I'll get the school police.
Like, I've been in classes where the reaction's like that.
Typical day?
I wouldn't know. My first time.
The principal.
Your first time.
Mrs. Donnelly oversees this project.
Okay.
That's in front of all the assessors as well. They don't care.
Morning, ladies. Help a man get something to eat. God bless. Morning, Reverend.
Not even the Reverend's addressing him? Come on, Reverend.
Glad you finally answered. Yeah, I was in a meeting yesterday. You got the answer pinned down? Nah, I got Marlo's people getting ready to make a drop. Where? Emerson near Pulaski. You eyeballing them right now? Yeah, he got the package. The black bag, putting it in the trunk. He getting it right now. What make? Late model Lincoln. You want the license? Yeah, give it. P-R-A-Z-G-O-D.
Praise God.
Yeah, pull it out now. Pull it down, Gilmore.
Okay, it took me a while to clock that.
Hey, ladies, a cell phone? We got like a half hour on it.
No, thank you.
You're getting back at Herc, man. And look how quick. It's a drug drop, and he's like, gonna be on that like that.
They come to class, they're more engaged, we're reaching them.
Fewer outbursts, no suspensions.
But are they really learning anything?
Yes, we believe they are.
Be truthful. If this program were to continue through the rest of the school year, how many of your students could realistically be expected to return to a regular classroom?
What do you think, Mr. Ken?
At the moment, 0.
Nayland, Darnell, maybe Zenobia.
Okay. The main 3.
Considering where we started, and considering that those kids ain't out there tearing up other classes.
Okay. Mrs. Donnelly.
A tremendous achievement.
Mr. Withers.
I'll go along with Mrs. Donnelly.
Mr. Withers is hilarious, man.
You haven't said anything yet.
I just don't see it. Many of these kids are profoundly damaged. What they've seen, how they've lived. And I think any gain or progress is temporary. I think this project may be flawed.
Amsterdam. Flawed but successful. Oh my gosh. My guys got a chopper on that thing as well. They got a chopper. You know how many resources they're exerting for this?
Phone call? I checked. It came directly from
Exerting,
Morel.
sorry.
He bypassed Rawls after I specifically told him he was...
Morel's making a play for you to keep it.
By, just, what did you call it?
Juking the stats.
It's unbelievable. It runs completely counter to all my discussions with Rawls, with you, with everyone.
He's also serving notice. He's reasserting control of the department. He probably figures if you can't fire him, then you can't fire him.
And does Rawls know?
My guess is Rawls heard about it days ago from half a dozen district commanders.
Why wouldn't he come to me?
Talk to him.
Why did you
Situations
come to me?
or F.
And why not go to Rawls?
Was he good police? And he helped you out.
I need to know if you're serious.
Thank you.
If Rawls already came to you and this shit is still going on, then you're okay with it, which is for me a problem. If he didn't come to you, then either he's okay with it, which is also a problem, or he's letting it go, trying to give Burrell enough rope for you to get angry and fire the man for insubordination.
It's all a problem.
But I need to know where you stand.
Well, I gave you my word.
Yes, sir. You did.
Well, thanks for going outside the chain of command.
Don't expect me to make a habit of it.
You gotta respect it. Oh, they're gonna... I still can't get over the license plate,
Stay in the
man.
car. Stay in the car. Keep your hands on the wheel.
I'm gonna get that license plate.
Let's see those hands. What's the problem, officer? Step slowly out of the vehicle. Keep your hands up.
He's gonna potentially damage Herc's reputation even more now.
Son, be gentler than that. Fuck up, I ain't your son.
Sounds like there's more than one chopper hovering above as well.
What's this, huh? What's this?
Herc, man.
You know what? I'm gonna damn sure get your name and badge.
Oh,
number.
he done. Should've listened to Cinder.
Daniels. I don't think I know him.
Oh, he hasn't played much politics, though he used to be married to the new councilwoman in the 11th.
Okay, so she did get
Marla Daniels?
That's the one.
He's not going to listen to you or the ministers or anyone else in the community.
Just Carcetti.
Oh, he's the mayor's boy, definitely.
Carcetti is looking for how much of a salary bump?
50,000 at least to make the position competitive nationally.
Give him 25. It'll be enough to make him think he'll win you over eventually, but less than he needs to entice anyone real.
Meanwhile, Carcetti's gonna have to give Daniels 6 months in CID before he can bump him again, for appearance's sake.
So we're buying time here.
Enough for Irvin to show the new mayor who butters the bread.
And for events to take the new penny shine off Cedric Daniels. I happen to know he's less the saint than he pretends to.
Oh, he's got the dirt on him from the past as well. The brothers and sisters, protecting the brothers and sisters. Like, come on, man. This political game is actually crazy. This guy's going behind this guy's back. This guy's pretending to be nice to this guy when he's actually going behind his back. She's involved with this. She involved... Oh, man. Like, I can't trust any conversation anyone has with anyone in the political department. This is politics. This is what it is. Jack Sparrow said it in At World's End. He said it. This is politics. This is the game, baby. And this backstabbing goes on in the whole political game. Probably... Australia, any country in the world, it's the same thing. It's actually crazy. And it's hard. I can get how on a first time viewing, you may be confused with like who's in league with who. But at the same time, I just feel like most people are in it for their own personal gain. But I just feel like there's a little trio here. There's a little triangle. There's a little league here. And then obviously, Clay Davis is obviously for Clay Davis. He's going to use anyone to leverage. He's going to leverage everyone as long as it benefits himself. That's gonna be interesting. I feel like Daniels is honest. I feel like he's actually trying to be honest with Carcetti. But I feel like Carcetti, he's got to play this right because of what's happening here. And obviously we're seeing this as the audience, but he's not. And Rawls can be good when he wants to. He's shown, he's shown spurts of, being decent, but I just, oh man.
Well, you just tell him his friend Clay got the council president to unask a salary bump for the police commissioner. You tell him, write this down now. You tell him that Senator Davis has his interests at heart.
Cap.
Right. Thanks.
Told you. Everyone's protecting their own interests. Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is going to be interesting. Bunny versus Naaman's mom.
Hey, Ma. How's New York?
Hey, Miss Bryce. How are you?
Who asking?
This is my teacher, Ma. Mr. Colvin.
Why he here? You in trouble?
You stayed at our house last night. I mean, you being in New York and all. You tell her.
Cops picked me up saying I was slinging. They was gonna send me to baby booking.
But we took him in.
You leave my son the fuck alone. And you afraid to go to baby booking? The fuck is wrong with you, boy? Get in the damn house.
See? This is exactly what Bunny was explaining to everyone at the beginning of the episode. Or explaining to that lady about it going back to the parents and things like that. And the expectations. And then prepping him for a certain type of lifestyle in their world.
What about you guys? You gonna follow your dad's footsteps?
Hello, I don't think so.
Oh my gosh, they've aged.
What then?
Video game designer.
Ooh!
Rockstar.
Oh! You're working on the next GTA.
You schooled him well.
What about you, little bunk? You be a detective like your daddy?
Chief of police.
No.
Why not? How about you?
Oh, he's still in that, pediatric neurosurgeon stage.
Hi.
Hey. Hey, Elena, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Can't complain.
Hey, boys. How are you?
Can you say hi? Listen, they're fine. They really do have manners.
It's all right. My kids are the same way.
We're just finishing up. You sit down.
Okay. Just for a minute. Dad,
Yo,
$5 for the jukebox?
What? What happened to 3 plays for a quarter?
Elena looking gorgeous,
clock.
man.
Done. Dad helped us.
Oh. I got off early. Here.
Yeah, he got time now, man.
So what are you drinking?
I'll have a white wine.
I'm good, thanks.
You changed, man.
So it's true? You quit drinking?
We'll have a beer now and again. No big deal. How's Dennis?
I love how she said it like...
Dennis is... Dennis. We're close. We're not. We'll see.
Damn,
Nice
that's
beating.
still on and off?
We good. The kids have my number, but
Oh. If I'd known you were gonna grow up to be a grown-up.
Listen, the past is the past. It is what it is.
It's cold, motherfucker. It's a cold world, Bodie. Thought you said it was getting warmer, nigga. World going one way, people another, yo.
Elton Brand, what you know about him? Nothing.
I feel like the game itself, I've been talking about this whole season, the game evolving, right? I feel like the game's more ferocious than ever. I feel like Lil Kevin, he didn't say much, did he? You know, he ratted out Randy, but he didn't say much in terms of, you know, giving the police information. But they're not taking that risk anymore. They're not taking that risk. You know, back in the day in the Barksdale Empire, that might have, you know, that might have got you off. You would have been fine. You were cool. Because so many people got in the interrogation room. They didn't say much. And they were all right. You know, there were a few moments, wrong calls. I feel like D was a wrong call. Even Wallace. Like, it is what it is. The game's the game. But I feel like the game's more ferocious than ever. Marlo ain't effing around. You got to be near perfect. Actually, you got to be perfect.
Bug, you seen your
to stay
dad?
alive.
Went to the store.
Where you going?
I'm gonna go look for him.
You ain't gonna find him.
Why not?
Cause he ain't coming back.
Woo! And I made sure of it. I feel sorry for Bug. Actually, no, because he's a child abuser, that guy, so who cares? Michael can be that father figure for Bub, hopefully. Bug, sorry. Oh, it's over. Is Michael right to order the hit on his own dad or stepdad or whatever? Listen.
What's this about?
Like you don't know.
Man, I ain't been home long enough to get in somebody's shit.
You like boys, motherfucker?
What?
Boys, you like fucking them?
Man, I like pussy. All right? Booty. I'm living with a woman now.
She got kids.
I ain't touching kids. Who told you that?
I know what you're saying. But when you're on the inside, ain't no pussy.
Well, yeah, shit. You been inside. Man gotta bust his nut, know what I'm saying?
I do.
I think Chris had similar experiences as a child, and he unleashing that. I saw a tooth fly out, man. That's Chris's childhood trauma coming out as well. Not only for Michael, but that's his frustrations, in my opinion. He beating his head in, man. Even Snoop was like, what the heck?
Damn, you didn't even wait to get the motherfucker in the house.
Oh, Snoop got a new nail gun and we didn't get to see it. That's probably the most brutal beating we've seen in the show thus far. That's The Wire, ladies and gentlemen. Daddy went to the store to buy some milk and he never came back. Damn, he proud. He got that smile, man. Come on, Michael. you know, that smile's for the safety of his family. I feel like obviously his mom's gonna be safe, his little brother's gonna be safe. But yeah, that's the wire, ladies and gentlemen. Like, I'm a bit speechless. Like, I don't know how. There's so much going on. There's so much jam-packed into the 55-minute episode. It's absolutely insane. Like, it's absolutely insane. It's almost like it's almost impossible to digest everything on first viewing in terms of what is happening. I feel like I can pause after each scene before we cut to other characters and talk to such an extent about what's happening and how this, plays into the larger picture or of what, what's eventually going to go down. The police stuff is so interesting. I'm still trying to get my head around it, but like everyone is trying to create leverage for themselves with other individuals. And it seems like Daniels and Carcetti are the only ones being straight up and honest with each other. And I feel like everyone's going behind Carcetti's back and everyone's trying to play a chess game with one another. It's almost as if there's so many 1v1 chess games going on. And I just feel like, yeah, some people are playing chess games against themselves and they're, struggling to comprehend how to beat themselves, or even trying to protect themselves. Like, it's absolutely insane what's going on at the moment. And Herc is in deep trouble at the moment. So yeah, he's dug a deeper hole than he'll ever be. I think his stripes are going to get taken. A lot of it's about protecting your own interests and the lengths you'd go through to protect those interests, whether it be in the political game, the teaching game, the police game, the streets. It just depends what lengths an individual's willing to go through. And I think this episode reiterated as well how stuffed up the whole institution is. Like, the schooling program, just society in general, in terms of like how these kids are raised. And I think that was exemplified with the interaction Bonnie had with Naaman's mother, and she wasn't afraid to put him on the spot in front of Bunny, like that. Like, it's absolutely insane. And Bunny echoed that during the episode. And I feel like majority of it, 80-90% of it, is down to how these kids are raised. And it seems like Michael has some, he has the whereabouts to think, and no, he has the whereabouts, like he has the right mindset in terms of raising his little brother, and ensuring, he goes to school, he studies, he does his homework, and he's raised the right way, and, keep him away from the streets or not prep him for the corners. It seems like Michael's already, content, or like he's been, he's surrendered himself to that life already. It seems like he knows he's going to be a corner kid, because we're not seeing him as much with Cuddy anymore in the boxing and stuff like that. But he is a talented kid. I want the best for these kids. I want these kids to go to college. And, even Bunny said it this episode to Naaman, my kids are all grown up. They're going to college. And it's, in the end of the day, it's all about how they are raised and where they are raised as well. A lot of it's the place, because you listen, McNally's kids, they went through a divorce, separated parents, a stepfather in Dennis or whatever he is. So that's hard as a young kid as well. But it seems like they're raised the right way from the parents in terms of like, they have aspirations to be game designers, stuff like that. Even Bunk's kids, despite even, I don't know, I don't think Bunk's separated, but it seems like a lot of it's down to the parenting. Even if the parents are split up, they can still raise their kids the right way. So yeah, it's interesting, man. I'm loving this show. Hope you guys are loving my reactions. As always, it's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care. God bless. Peace.